Hey friends, welcome to my video, 5 tips to effectively use your planner to reach your top goals. All right, so number 1, what you want to do is fill out your planner once a week for only 1 week at a time. Recently, a friend called me and she said, Floridian, I don't know how you do it. I'm always so tired. I buy planners, but I never end up filling it out. And you know what I told her? Let me tell you my secret. Girl, you just fill out your planner once a week. Don't fill it out for the whole month. Don't even fill it out for 2 weeks, just 1 week. I normally like to use Sundays as my planner filling out day. So I gather all the kids in the living room. I have my planners and then they have their planners and we just fill it out together. And so that's the system that we use. So I find that Sundays are the best time for us. I like it because it gave me the whole weekend to just relax and have fun with family time. And then Sunday night, I'm just prepping for the next week, getting ready for business. So that's just the best advice that I would give to you is only fill it out once a week for only 1 week at a time. Okay. So now another tip I would say, this is number 2, is I fill out my planner with a pencil. Some people struggle with perfectionism, and that's something that I've had to deal with. Growing up, I felt like if it wasn't perfect, it would make me just not want to finish a project, right? So when I started using a pencil, which is erasable, obviously, I found that, I can be messy. I can make a mistake and it's okay because I can just erase it and fix it. I don't have to worry about any mistakes or lines or scribbles. I personally don't like scribbles or even ink stains on anything that I'm writing. So for me, it's been very life-changing just being able to journal with a pencil. I used to use multicolored pens and I would always wonder this is a little bit stressful. I don't want to make a mistake. Why am I not reaching the goals that I'm writing down? Well, a friend shared with me that the plain color is also super effective to telling your brain that it sees it as a must-do action. So whether it be a black erasable pen or blue or pencil, it is much more effective than using multicolored pens when filling out a planner. So that's kind of like maybe a rarely known thing, is using a solid color, and that will help your brain make it a must-do action. So yeah, so that's number 2. All right, number 3. 3 is easy because, 3 is my favorite number for 1, and you want to write down your top 3 goals for the week. Some planners have a huge list of to-dos, right? Some planners, maybe even have 5 top things, but I find that 3 is like the magic number where it helps mama stay balanced when you have just 3 top things that you want to focus on the week. It could be your top business goal or your top homeschool goal or your top, for me, usually it's a music thing. I gotta submit this music or finish this song. That's a lot of times what I've been doing. Lately, it's about dream goal planner stuff, get a proof to the printer and stuff like that. So that's number 3. Let's review what we have so far. So 1, fill it out once a week for only 1 week at a time. Okay. Number 2, use an erasable pen, black, blue, or pencil. And number 3, write down your top 3 goals for the week. All right. Number 4, and this is the game changer too. Another game changer. Number 4 is to keep your planner open where you can see it. Okay, it's not going to do any good if you close it and you put it on the shelf. You got to keep it open all week long. I put mine on my side table where I sit and I'm nursing the baby. So I have a side table and I keep my planner open there so I can see, when I'm done nursing the baby, what do I need to get my gears going towards? So I work best under routine. I'm not a really big schedule person. I like knowing the schedule, but I don't have every single minute of the day planned out. I work really well, and it helps me keep my sanity to just go with routine. So, if I put laundry on the to-do list, if it gets done, before dinner, great. If it gets done after dinner, that's fine too. But I love checking it off of the to-do list, and I know that's the thing I have to do that day if it's written down. And then lastly, my fifth tip is use a simple planner. There's a lot of planners out there, but I love planners that have the week overview. I used to use just a monthly scheduler planner, which is great. It's nice to have like a lot of space to see what the month looks like, right? But I found that those ones didn't have really enough space to set goals and be really specific and intentional about your week. And I've also seen a lot on the market that are day timers where every single day is like, every single hour of that day is scheduled out. And if that's for you, awesome. Not for me, not for this Mama 7. I like to have just a week review of what's going on. And if, the top 3 goals, if you don't accomplish it in that week, when you're first getting started out, even if you reach one goal, I remember there were some weeks where I'm just look at my busy schedule and I only reached one goal, but that was one goal closer. And then all I do is shift those 2 other goals that I didn't meet that week to the next week to push it to next week. But for the most part, when you get the system down, you'll be so excited. Once you get one goal done, then you'll get 2 and 3. Awesome. And then there's some weeks that are focused or just I have a little bit more energy that week. I'll get 4 or 5 done. And that feels great too. Usually it's when there's a big push or a big project coming out. But most of the time, if I have 3 goals accomplished that week, I feel so great. And I know you will too. And you're going to be like, oh, why didn't I know this system before? Because I just needed a simple planner. I just needed to keep my planner open where I can see it. I just needed to make it easy for me with an erasable writing utensil. Also, of course, just filling out once a week where I don't have to stress out and fill it out every single day. It's already filled out, ready to go. So there you have it, my little short teaching on 5 tips to effectively use your planner to reach your top goals. Really excited for the next video. Join me as I talk about how to achieve balance.